Hey everyone, Burton's back. Firstly, apologies for the short last episode. I had a malfunction with my timer. Not to worry, we're back to our usual episode length today. And last time, well, you should know exactly where we were up to. We are still besieging down the port city of Lothran. Now we're speeding things along, we're trying to get things where they need to be because it looks like the enemy is gathering their troops together. However, we have not been idle, we are actually trying to get troops of our own back together. As you can see, we disbanded some people before in order to try and get these things built up. In fact, let's go back to my demesne. We can actually call up 1,300 troops. What I'm going to do is, you're not going to be suppressing results, you'll be training troops from now on. Fat Ufflin, you're a trickster, unpredictable, we might actually need you. We'll see. But for now that is where our plan is. We're doing okay, we're not doing too bad. It's going to be a long ass war though, so we need to see. They're bringing their forces all the way around as you would expect. Are they actually just sitting there? Brilliant. So we're actually trying to get a couple of people on side. I mean, I think we're actually looking at the wrong person here because he actually quite likes him. We need to be working on... Well, the High Prince doesn't like him that much at all. But I think we need to work on this guy. So where is he? He's up here. Okay, let's see if we can actually try and convert them. By conversion, I just mean over to our side. That would be great if they could do. But yeah... We'll have to see how that goes. So our 20,000 men, we're still at halfway there. Let's switch back to the view we've become accustomed to in this series. That's just so we can see what actual part of the kingdom we're in. So their 10,000 men are actually moving down very slow indeed. Are they waiting for anyone? The reinforcements are heading the other way. They've got 2,500 men there. And from our spies on the boats we can see that our right flank appears to be clear. That's not too bad at all. A lot of prisoners asking for their release. That's not going to happen, at least not while we're in the middle of a war, maybe after, we'll see. We need to keep track on our money right now because it's becoming unfortunate that we can't call up as many men as we can. We need to be working on things. We're having some issues with elective succession, so as soon as we're able to, I think we're going to need to go ahead and do a survey, but as you can see, 350 gold that's going to cost. Can we warrant that with any of the prisoners? How much would we get for you? Who are you first? We're going to get 10 gold. 10 gold again. I don't think it's worth it personally. I'm going to have to leave it. We need to watch out for that elective succession. If they pull it now, we're in trouble. In fact, where is my spy master? Studying technology. I mean, we can't really take them away, I don't think. Maybe we should move them. No, we'll stick. I mean, Baston's been good for us. We'll stick there for now. They're 10,000 moving into our territory. Oh, we're actually losing people now. Going to combine them together, 16,000. We actually lost some people in the siege. That's not what I had planned. Let's make sure that we have our people come across when we've asked them to. So please get on the boats, nice and quick. There we go, so we've got 400. We're going to go and pick up these guys here as well. So we've got 800 coming from this side. I mean, more than likely they're going to try and go into these areas. In fact, I'm not going to have that. We'll have you guys as like a little force who's just going to go out and take care of these guys. I'm not going to have you break it down. Run as fast as you can. Not fast enough though. So what we've got, if we did decide to engage them in any of these areas, we would get another bonus, but in all honesty, I want to take this centre land. Come on ships, you need to hurry up. Well, in all fairness to them, hopefully they'll come straight at us. We'll see. They've got 10,000 men. They're moving into the region right next to us. The question is, do they siege it? If they're smart, they'll siege it. If they're dumb, they'll come over to ourselves. We're getting closer to our eventual goal. They're sieging it down. That's okay. That'll buy us a little bit of time. It'll give us a detriment to the war score, but this is going to be worth a lot more than that particular region. Hurry up and get there. Brilliant. So we've got 900 men coming on over now. And how are our reinforcements doing elsewhere? So potentially, not that many at all. I mean, we're doing okay. Is there anything we can do in laws to bring things down? I mean, we've got taxation at a minimum. So let's see if there's something we can do simply. What are they complaining about? Too many duchies held. That seems to be a common theme. So what can we actually give away? What have we got? You know, I don't want to give any of those away. I think we're going to have to just grin and bear it for now. We're at 90 gold. We're not going to be going ahead with anyone else. We're going to have to stick with what we've got. So we'll see how long we can hold out here. And as long as they're besieging there, they're not causing us problems. It's when they have reinforcements such as these guys come down. We need to keep a good eye on this. My liege are wishing to intercede. Lyric. Yeah, we'll be diplomatic and say this is why we can't do it. Can we do anything about the air? Unfortunately not. You never know, we might meet him in combat again. That would be very nice of us. Right, we're getting very close to taking this now, over halfway. This is the slowest siege. Maybe we should have invested in some of our siege equipment. I mean, we did do a little bit, but it would have increased the speed a little bit more than that. Military rate is building, very slowly though. Economy, we still don't have trade practices with what we want. No, I'm not sure he is. Popular customers, we get city vassal opinion. Might be an easy one for us. Tolerance, I want to keep working on tolerance so we can't have war on two fronts here. These guys are holding out well. Considering there's 10,000 men on them. Who's this? Ah, right, okay. How are we doing with this? Excuse me. Not doing too bad. We're still building up our funds. We're gonna obviously go ahead and... No, stop trying to release him. We're actually going to go ahead and survey when we have the money. We don't have the money yet. So, oh, here comes their reinforcements. That's good. Let's have our reinforcements join our main force then. Good news is we still have more men than they do in this particular part of the region. However, they'll be quicker to reinforce than we will, which is what's eventually going to cause us the issue. So where are these guys going? Oh, they've actually given up the siege. Oh no, they've not. Trying to fool us. In case you're wondering where we've got already, we've got these two provinces. If they go straight for this one, that'll be fine by me. It's given us the time that we need because this is taking an age. Good news is, should we take this, no force of less than that amount are going to be able to take it back, and that's going to put us in good stead to go on a little bit more of an offensive. We hopefully will be able to reclaim what's just been taken from us, as well as get some troops. Things are going very slowly though. We need us to carry on building as quick as we can. But to be honest, I think we need the money more than anything. We're almost there, guys, almost there. In fact, let's speed things up a little bit, otherwise we'll be here all day. Yes, I know we've lost it. Where are they heading? They're going to Lilithorn? 72. You know what? Should we do a little sneak? Let's do a little sneak. 199 men. All I need is 199 good men. Let's see if we can just sneak it back while they're there. All we're trying to do is bide our time. We're almost there. I'm going to gain the trait Patience, because we've had to be patient for so long now. Or we can take this back, people. 45 days we'll be able to siege it down. Hopefully they can hold out for as long. They've just lost some men in that. That's good for us. And we're almost at the end of taking the main place, Lothran Tor. Yes, there we go. That's worked out nicely for us. Now we're up against much smaller numbers, so these siege episodes start to run a little bit quicker for us. Let's keep an eye on reinforcements. Have we got any? And obviously they haven't really used their navy that much so far, so we'll have to keep an eye out on that as well. But like I say, this is going to be a slow war. Oh, we've just lost our men. Good job, it was only 100 odds. But it got them to break the siege, which is good. Good for us. Hopefully by then we'll be able to... So we'll use the same tactic again. However, not with 300 men. 207 should suffice. Let's see if it works. There we go. Works like a charm. We're just playing with them a little bit now. Who's died? Oh. Don't know who that is. We'll carry on. Just play a little bit of cat and mouse with them here. I think they've given up. Oh, well they would have. Oh, brilliant. So we've got 33% chance of gaining more technology points. That'll be good for us. In the meantime, we've taken the second region. That pushes everything up to 26% now. They've got reinforcements, 200 or so. They don't appear to be stopping this. Oh, spot too soon. Stay where you are. Wait for them to leave. So by the time they've taken this region, that'll be fine by me, because we'll then have hopefully been able to take the whole lot. I mean, it's 1,800 troops there defending, so it will take us a little time, but nowhere near as long as this place. Now we no longer have enough men to take it. Why 228? Right, okay. We need to send over a couple more men. Well, there's only 2 of you. You can go over. I'll send you guys as well. There we go. You get another 64. Now remember, in the meantime, we are just trying to bide our time. We're gaining people, but it's taking a while. But when our reinforcements come, hopefully we'll be able to at least double our number, and that's the plan. So try and take this, and then we'll just try and push out. I want to avoid any all-out battles, because as we can see from the score, we get more from occupation than we do from the battle. So look at the Battle of Lothran Tor. That was the biggest war we fought in this. Sorry, the biggest battle of the war. It's only 4.8% that it's got us. And that was, what, 50,000 people? Oh, we can honour you. Erax. Well, we like Erax anyway. Erax has actually been quite good. So it doesn't look like they're moving our way. Where are these guys going? Shame we can't push on this a little bit quicker. Oh, they've just lost some more men. 6,000. I'm no longer worried about these guys. 2,400 staying in their capital. They do have enough troops if they actually gather them together, but it doesn't look as if they've got the willpower to do so now. They've actually broken the siege. We need to get them to break it all together. We might have to sacrifice these 271. We'll see. We'll see what we can do with them. 360 we're at now, so let's go ahead and we'll do the survey. Let me just check the factions right now. 231, wow, 147. Definitely needs a survey. We'll watch these guys drop off. There we go, all dropped off straight away. So max total 52. We really could be doing with having more people, but unfortunately we just don't have it right now. The only way for us to get us some more, there's a lot of people who don't like us. Hagenef don't like us. Yeah, okay. I mean, we could do with getting Hagenef on side. Hagenef have been good in the past. Improve diplomatic relations with them, please. So we've got them to break the siege. They're engaging our 237 men. They'll win that comfortably. But I think we've got the time we need. We're pretty much halfway through taking these lands now. And they've had to start the siege all over again. So once they get to a sufficient level, we might do the same thing. Send another couple of hundred over here. And just take care of it like that. How are we doing on tech? We haven't looked at that in a while. 309. So we can upgrade our light infantry if we wanted to. We can do construction and improve what's dangerous factions. Oh, it's a smart... Wow, that went straight away. Oh, it's because of the people who are backing it. Wow. Potentially 18,000 men. What does he want? Can we buy him off? I'm not going to be doing anything about that. New important decisions, what have we got? Oh no, nothing new. So the question is, where do we go next? Well, I think we need to carry on being patient, carry on staying here. Rihanna of the Sulphurite Isles, who is he? Car comrades. He already doesn't like us. He's already been discouraged. But keep it to myself for now. Oh, how many men can he do? 5,000. He's always been okay. He's always pulled up enough men for us. We'll keep it to ourselves rather than taking a land from him. So our 16,000 are continuing right now. Sorry this is taking so long, but you know what wars are like. Meanwhile, has the new king, how's he settling in? Oh, just as I say that. Well, the new king has himself an heir, Prince Therian. He doesn't actually have any children though. Brilliant, levy reinforcement rate has increased in my home capital. That should take things up nicely. No, I'm going to say I rule here. Oh, here we go. Right, so we need to address these things. So what are we actually dealing with? Where are they? Oh, we're too zoomed out. Is that it? 2,400. Oh god. We don't have the men to deal with that right now. I would also like to get my mother wife out of prison sometime. Where the hell is Rildrian Elmsfall? Let's have a look, see if we can find Rildrian. There you are. Where's your home territory? Oh, you're actually off. Right, so it looks like we'd have to take that if we want to try and get my mother up. We're going to have to ignore these for now. In fact, what's the 1,200? Wow. They're getting a lot of people, but we're just going to have to deal. We'll be okay. Don't worry, folks. So 2,300. I'm getting a bit bored of waiting, so let's speed things up a little bit more. 5,200 left on their troops. They don't have any reinforcements coming our way. Got ourselves another victory. War score is now up to 41%. The grind continues. Now, we actually forgot to send over the 200. But good news is, we've managed to increase his liking of us. Independence faction still at 97%. Elected succession still there as well. We're very close to taking the last region after this. Oh, brilliant. Is that him back in the positive? It is. There we go. You did your job well. And what are we waiting on now? We're waiting on the final province, Massandre. And this will probably take us to close to 50%. And then we'll have to plan our next move after that. I mean, we could go straight in and try and take care of this 5,000 stack, maybe reclaim these two lands. But in all honesty, I think what we would probably do is wait for you guys to put some comments and then we'll see where we go next. As always, you're my war council and I do read all of the comments as well. Oh, Manarif's had a son. Brilliant. So let's go ahead. Come on, defenders. You can't last forever. Ugh, we need to deal with the problems at home soon as well. There we go. So we've completely taken it now. Or have we? What are we waiting for? Oh, trade post. Forgot about the trade post. Won't last long though. There we go. So as predicted, 50%. Leave some comments in the section. What do you want me to do next? We're halfway there, halfway to reclaiming our homeland, but trouble is on the horizon, both with the army sitting in their capital and with some trouble back home. Thanks very much for sticking with the series, and you know what to do. That's raise those thumbs. Cheers.